What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can become a MUT millionaire right now. Very simplistic and glitchy method. The market has actually recovered, but within the next couple of days it's probably going to crash again depending on what EA decides to do. Ring of Honor, golden tickets, whatever it's going to be. So we're going to break down some things right now that is going to definitely help you guys out. Now, one of the major things that you guys may have noticed, Randy Moss and Mean Joe Green are actually decent cards. Okay, so with the new Ultimate Legends, many of you guys have already gotten one of them for free and made 900K like I did. Like I made 2 million today just by having stuff. So let me just show you really quickly before we get into it. One of these Mosses that I sold was the one I got for free, which was the 842. I just sold him whatever. I did a couple sets over here with some methods that I showed the stream. But I used my free token with the Ultimate Legends to get the one right there. And then I completed his set for a little bit cheaper because I went through the method I'm going to show you guys now. And then I sold him for 900K. So about 1.7 million was made along with that right there. So it's about, I made like 3 mil, whatever. So those two right there, bam. And then that, almost 3 million coins, right? So what have I been doing within the market? What is like the real glitchy thing, right? Because they've made 2 Ultimate Legends that are set cards actually good, the market has recovered immediately. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on before we get into everything that's happening. When you take a look at the Ultimate Legends and their prices, right, you'll quickly see that Randy Moss is hovering around 865, and then we have Mean Joe Green above the 800s as well. Now, these are really good prices for set cards. Whether or not you like Randy Moss or whatever, or you like the Moss X Factor, it doesn't matter. He's gonna sell well because the card is actually good. Mean Joe Green is a monster. Okay, this dude right here, out of control. So as long as these prices stay like this, the cards that go into the set to make them are going to be higher priced. Okay, so what does that mean? Let's go ahead and break it down for you and what it means for your coin stack, all right? How do you make one of these Ultimate Legends without the Ultimate Legend coin set, right? The tokens or whatever, this is how you do it, right? So let's go ahead and we're gonna focus on Randy Moss, right? You need 2 of the 95 versions of the card. All right, so here go your options. Let's just check the price out real quick. He was about 250, 260. Let's see where he is right now. All right, he's at 256. So he's about $250,000, right? Okay. Mean Joe Green is a little bit cheaper for his 95s, so we're gonna focus in on Randy Moss's 95s. As far as the regular any 95s, you guys know where to go for that. The Super Bowl present or past set, you go ahead and you make those, and this is the easy part. This is where you're gonna make the coins. So what do you need to do to make the 95s? Gee, what are we doing here? Like, it's really crazy. You go down to the bottom of the screen, right? And then you're gonna see right here, 95s. So you need 92s. Let's check the cost at the time of the video of what these things are going for. They are very expensive. Like they are hovering over 50K each one of these, right? So you want to be careful. All right, he's about 50 right there. So that's pretty good. 48. So let's just say 50K. So 50 times 5 is 250,000. Right? That's about what the actual 95 is going for. So we don't want to spend, to make we don't want to buy 5 92s. We want to go ahead and make the 92s, right? So continue to scroll down. What goes into the 92? The 92s, you got to make 89s. All right? How much are the 89s? It's all the same ratio. Everything is the same. So you're going to have to figure out a way, which I'm going to show you right now, how to get this done from scratch and steadily climb up, because this is about 10 also. So you don't want to spend that because it's almost 10, and 10 times 5 is 50. So you're basically doing the same thing. Where's the profit, right? Where's the profit? So we keep going down. How do we make 89s? We scroll down a little bit more, and we're going to get to that. So 89s are over here. So with 89s, you need 86s. Any 86 overall player. So this is where the coins come in, okay? Because now we got to find a way to make 86s. Because making the 86s is going to actually make us the 89s. So when you look at the price ranges of the 86s, you'll see they're about 5K, something like that. You could probably snipe them for cheaper, but 4 times whatever this is, well, 5 times that's about 15, right? So 15,000, that's how much it's gonna cost you to make an 89. So you're still looking, it's all relative to what you're trying to make. So that's the bottom, end part of what we're trying to look at. So because this is any 86, our first thought, or if you're new to the channel, how do you make 86s? My veterans already know, right? You go to the set that gives you the 86s. Now there's 2 ways to do it, all right? Because we're starting from scratch. You're gonna go and use the core set, and the core set is gonna give you an option over here of 86 to 87, right? but you need 86s. So because it's any 86, you don't really want to gamble with this. So I would recommend that you use the wild card. Now, the wild card is like a real glitch because it only takes 84s in the set, and the 84s are so cheap right now. So if you literally go through this, what I'm showing you right now, and start from scratch, you're going to be good to go. So let's take a look at it, right? 84s, 3 84s to 85s gives you 186. So this is going to be where you're going to be. If you have the cards in your binder like I do, you're going to make these, right? And then you're going to go ahead and make the 89s, and then the 89s are going to make the 92s, and so on and so forth. Now, remember what I'm telling you though. You don't have to actually redeem everything right now. This can be a process of you building up these type of cards and getting rid of the older cards. The chances of any of us needing any 4s this late in the year is very, very low. Even if they drop another Team Diamonds, it won't really matter as much because the cards are so OP right now, so nobody will really care. So if you have the 84s available, go ahead and do it. Another way that I'm going to show you is just making coins in general. All right, but I wanted to show you from scratch how to do this stuff because a lot of the stuff that's in your binder, you're not using it anyway. So you might as well do this or anything else to get the cards higher and then use these cards to make coins. That's ultimately where it is. All right. Now, the next thing that I'm going to show you that pretty much, answers the 84s turning into 86s, 89s, and the 92s, and you make the 95s, and you can go ahead and sell them. It's a long process, but trust me when I tell you, if you apply yourself to making the coins now, you'll be much better off later for whatever promo they drop. Now, this is something that's very, very interesting. Not only have I been doing that, making Ultimate Legends, I've actually been making other cards too, just set-wise. Like you can see right here, right? What have I been doing, bro? I've been making a lot of 94s using the playoff cards. I've been pulling, packs from Super Bowls, and I've been stacking these cards right here. Because I don't know what the next thing is, but we all know it's going to be set cards, right? And because it's 95 to 96s in one of the most recent set, what's going to be the next sets? Probably 97s, right? So I've been kind of stockpiling to see when EA Sports is going to drop the set that requires 97s. Now, in the meantime, right, as you're looking at what's going on, you can take a look at any of the other promos and see what makes sense for you to do right now. Because that's ultimately how you're going to make your coins. All the limiteds are still up in price, but the regular 97s, right? These over here, you can see that one is over 300, but the other ones are a little bit cheaper. So you see how low price these cards are? That's why I'm not completing the set. Because a part of becoming a MUT millionaire is being able to watch the market and understand what's going on. So if I use my 94s right now to do this, I wouldn't be making a decent amount. But if you notice, I can just wait it out and see what they do next. Because I'm not in a rush to do this. Just wait it out right now. Because if they drop something next week, like with the Ring of Honor, and the Ring of Honor requires 97s, any 97, bro, we're in there. Straight up like swimwear. But in case you guys actually need to use your coins now, you can make it, sell it, and then go ahead and re-up and get the things that you need from Moss. Like, right here, if I wanted to make that 300K and I completed whoever the lineman is, this guy, Mike, if I completed this set, right, and I got the 300K, I can put together the set easier for Randy Moss, right? And then I can go ahead and probably put in like 450 to make 900. Because you guys got to realize, sometimes you got to just get rid of whatever you have, like, you complete a set, get the coins, and then go right back in and then invest in another card. So this is what I'm saying. With the way that this is set up right now, we know that the Randy Moss, the 95s are going for about 250. So if we made the 323,000, that's the average for Mike, the lineman, we could invest those coins into making it from scratch and then save on the 250. And then the 95s, like I said, the any 95s is a joke because we can make that from scratch as well. So making the 95s, we just got to make 92s, and then we go right back to our most favorite, set of the year. We go ahead and do this and make 95s here. That's why you see it ready to redeem. So understanding the way the game works, understanding what goes into the set, you can make a lot of coins that way. But I would focus primarily on trying to make a Mean Joe Green and making a Randy Moss the way that I just showed you by, getting those 95s done. And even if you have to invest a little bit by, completing another set to get coins to invest in that, Remember, you're not spending anything. So once I make a 95, I'm not spending anything. If I make the 97, I already have the cards. I've already made them. I'm already ready to go. That's a free 300. But I'm going to turn that 300 into 900K with my investments and making sure that I can make the other 395s that go into the Ultimate Legends. Like I said, depending on when they give the info for the next drop, these prices can come down. So I would focus in on making these cards as soon as possible before the market crash so that you don't have that issue. If you have any other questions or comments, hit me up. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.